And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Watch me dive into our now weekly Studio Munchkins.
Studio Munchkins! And we're not talking about cruel terms for little people. We're talking about tiny donuts.
Little donut holes.
Little donut holes are fucking
they're good.
I go buy an iced coffee, and Jay and I have fallen into the tradition of buying a box of Munchkins, but now we know the 25 one, not the 50.
Trap. Yeah, the 50 was just...
That was a lot. That was painful.
I ate 5 donuts worth of Munchkin.
Here's the thing. I probably ate, I was going to say, all the jelly-filled. I'm pretty proud of myself for getting all the jelly-filled out of the 50 box.
You nailed it.
It said walking into the building, though, I'm carrying a little briefcase like I'm a child going to visit his dad at work. Like, oh, look, Dan's got a little briefcase of donuts.
Well, this one had a little hint of jelly in it.
What'd you just say?
This one?
As quickly as the Munchkins brought us apart?
You think you took the box and found all the jellies?
I did on the 50. I didn't on this one.
You bought this box.
I'm the Jelly King Donut of the Bonfire. Let it be known. I'll state my dominance in the jelly donut world.
I wish you'd try to grab one.
Oh, dude, usurp my power. Watch what happens. I will strike you down like Lewinsky. I murdered him. That's why he's not here today. He took a jelly donut.
What's the cake one? It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. This whole box is great. Just, you know what? They're not giving us money. Just go buy a Dunkin' Donuts box of Munchkins.
Get some Munchkins and come back and remember what you loved about Munchkins.
Yeah.
It's not just Cub Scout parties of your sad moms anymore.
Yeah, this isn't AA meetings where they're trying to spruce things up on a Tuesday.
Just in an enjoyable moment in your life.
Buy some Munchkins.
Get a box of Munchkins.
It's fucking pretty good.
Get a Tenzo box for yourself.
Just down 10. Who cares? No one's watching you. Live your life.
Realistically, I don't think I had 10 Munchkins out of the 50 box for sure. But that said, I probably did eat 2 donuts worth of Munchkin. You could easily do that.
Well, you just keep going.
If you bite a Munchkin in half, I'll just fight you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what about if you do it in a shark way, which Jacob can respect, which you bite, then a toss back, like a bite, like a T-Rex.
Oh, like tear at it and then get it back in your
bite,
chops.
Throw
That's
into
still
your
one
mouth.
bite I'm counting that.
Okay, cool. You're a reasonable
I'm still
man.
counting that as one bite.
DJ Lewinsky, not murdered. He is in Boston, Massachusetts. Is that where he is? Boston? Because I know Pearl Jam was there last night.
Home in Jersey.
I'm happy to see that Lewinsky's out here.
Hey,
enjoying the
guys.
show.
Hey, I see that New York Mets hat again. Didn't we talk about not letting him in the building?
Oh, shit, there he is again. Oh, my God, there's 2 of them.
Oh, God.
Holy shit, there's 2 of them.
They don't die, they multiply.
It's the Prestige.
Oh, no.
There's 2 of them.
Oh, no. Oh, they're like spy versus spy, but the same person.
I thought you were in prison.
Yeah, if you guys ever want DJ Jacob Patat running the boards.
Jakey Jake.
Old dry Jake. Old hell.
DJ Jacob. Spinning the hits.
You know what about Jacob? He's all eye contact while he plays it, too.
He's real proud of it.
He really has to check this shit out.
Because you want to see me grip it and rip it?
He's not.
You know what I'm doing? What, you want to know what I'm doing while Lou's humming along to some old wino?
Do you ever see Pearl Jam?
Yeah, live. A couple times. I've done too many drugs every time I've seen Pearl Jam. Never seen a good show out of Pearl Jam. All my fault.
Really?
Every time.
You did not enjoy it both times.
I was too fucked up.
I thought the one, though, you ended up enjoying.
A couple songs,
No,
but
I
I'm
thought-
talking about a whole show.
I thought in Bonnaroo.
No, I didn't even know that concert happened.
Shit.
The lights kicked on.
That
and
was
I
a Molly, wasn't it?
And mushrooms. That was a lot.
You were candy splazzing?
Dude, whatever they call it. Yeah. I was nipple slipping.
You were flugeldorking?
I was fucking cloud sucking. It was terrible. They kicked on like the main, like the big lights or whatever when they tell everyone to go home, and I was like,
Dan started sucking on his candy bracelet.
I was like, no. Yeah, Ari's like, let's get out of here. I was like, yeah, need to get out of here.
No, we really should get out of here. The great tree wants to talk to us.
Yeah, dude, I was fucking. It is like you can hear light when you're that fucked up. Like it was like the light was loud. It was like I was like, oh, I need to leave. So yeah, I've never enjoyed a Pearl Jam show, but again, all my fault. Taking too many drugs. I'm an idiot. Next time I'm just going to see them a little stoned, like a reasonable man in his mid-30s. I'll enjoy this song of what?
I'll tell you, we have good news here, but I just want to tell you what I'm texting, so I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
We have our guest is going to, I think, coming in tomorrow also, but he is going to come in today, returning to make us laugh and hang out with us. Will be Bert Kreischer today.
Yeah.
I love his text you have to
machine.
send. He goes, heading over now. Is that cool? I wrote, yes, sir. We have no booze, so grab some if you want. There is booze.
I still have the bottle up it's in my drawer, the bottom drawer on my desk.
You hit it. Do we have a lot in there?
It's enough for Bird, I think.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe not.
I'll say we have some booze.
I was worried you were going to be mad at me for buying that gigantic bottle the last time, and we polished it off.
Can you put them on security and stuff? Oh, that's going to be fun. Because we also have coming down the pike today, such an exclusive, awesome thing.
I don't even think you should say who's calling it.
No?
No, hell no, dude. This is
I
such
think
a
we
big get in the history of Bonfire.
We have to prep. We have to prep a little bit for not but me and you. We have to prep the audience a little bit for it. Cause
Why?
Also, when Bert gets here,
Does Bert know about him? I thought we talked about him with
talk
Bert.
about him, but you might want to give like a little refresher.
You
on
don't
it.
think it's
I think
not worth just to reveal? I mean, I'm a wrestling fan.
You know
When you
what?
hear that glass break and you don't know Stone Cold's going to be there,
that would be a fun thing for maybe down the road. We're a little removed from the subject.
I mean,
That people might not know.
this ain't Chet Hanks.
No, but people might not know what we're talking about. You might want to give them a slight refresher course.
Well, I'm sorry that you cater to the weekend warrior campers. I'm talking about the 9 to
cater to
5ers.
every camper.
I'm talking about the ones that get in the dirt, the ones that know all the
Get all
Winnie the
in the
Pooh
muck.
reference.
I
Yeah.
was just at this weekend where you were in.
I did Governors.
Right, that's right,
in
Governors, Long
Brokerage,
Island, yeah.
Belmore, Long Island. A lot of campers out, had a great time.
A lot of good food.
Yeah, it was actually fun. I had a really good time, and it's always fun to sleep in your own bed.
Yeah,
And do shows.
I came home Saturday night after Providence. Providence was great.
Yeah, I love Providence.
Great. Falcone came out.
Hey,
OG camper.
the wedding's
Falcone.
coming up.
Getting married. DJ Lewitsky is going. I don't know. Do we not know? He should
Yeah,
go.
Christine just said that like a mom that's mad at a family member, but you don't know why. She
I
went,
don't know.
I don't know. That's what Lou does. What Lou wants to do, and we all have to be okay with that.
I guess that's just going to be a Lou Witsky decision when Lou Witsky decides to make it.
But if you want to know what Lou Witsky's doing, why don't you just call up Lou Witsky? Do you want another Munchkin? Would that ease the tension in the room? Another Munchkin? Okay, I'll pass you over the briefcase.
Thank God someone wore drawstring pants today.
Whoa, dude! Do not knock her when everyone's on Team Munchkins. I go, why are you wearing warm-ups like you're about to play in the NBA?
Buddy, I'm juggling these things into my face.
Yeah. You're going to Philly this Thursday.
Yeah!
Oh, you had one, Jacob.
Oh,
now
you
you're
fat
on.
shit. Oh, I see it going down your whole body.
You tub of shit. We're going to have to fucking open the walls to get you out of the
Ew.
studio.
Ew,
Hey,
dude.
my 600-pound life.
Nobody's going to want you.
Yeah, you're gross. Look at
I'm
all
your
that.
friend, so me and Dan will come over on weekends and wash you with rags on sticks, but still.
I will only do it for the Instagram pictures.
Oh, my God. What does it smell like in your folds?
Oh, gross. You
Can't
just
believe
eat
you
munchkins.
pounded that.
You just assaulted that munchkin.
What if he was just chewing it up and he spits it into Christine's mouth?
He goes,
Baby bird.
get the taste.
Bird. He goes, Christine, baby bird it.
Or Black Lou comes in and eats it out of Jacob's mouth.
Oh,
He
just
goes in for
takes
the
it
nip.
like a hawk.
Yeah. I like him going in for the nip.
One of my favorite Will Ferrell sketches is
Oh.
the chewed up food.
Is it? It's so gross. I have a hard time with
It's
it.
just really funny where he's just like, I can't. He goes, apple pie, Chris Kattan. Will you chew it up for me? Yeah.
I can't believe they did it.
That's crazy. That's what makes me laugh so hard is that they actually fucking did it. You can't fake that.
It's so gross.
So gross. So gross. And they're not a real I mean, I don't know if you know this about sketch comedy. Not a real family.
Wait, what?
They're not a real family.
What?
What? Yeah, that's stuck in my fucking normal lexicon now. The Chris Farley what from the decaf commercial. Yeah. We'll post it at the Bonfire SXM on Twitter, Instagram. It's Gwyneth Paltrow. No, that's not it. That's I work at. This is with Chris Kattan. Is it Will Ferrell? It's Andy McDowell. Is that the right name of her? Andy McDowell?
No. Juliana Margulies.
Is that who it is?
I think so.
Andy McDowell's a person, right?
She's a human being for sure.
No, I mean, Andy McDowell could be, it's probably multiple human beings, but I mean, the actress.
What about Bob?
What about Bob, right? Yeah. ER?
Groundhog's Day.
Groundhog's Day.
Yeah.
That's not her. It's the girl you said.
It looks like it's always winter on her nose.
Yeah. I
She
go,
has
are
the
you,
shiny red nose.
yeah. Are you always cold, miss? She's like, no, I'm actually feeling quite.
Family Guy's so good at taking celebrities you don't think of going at so much and going at them.
Mm-hmm.
Just jokes. But they had one cutaway like, well, fine, we'll get a shot big enough or, a frame big enough in the shot to get Penelope Cruz's head the whole way or Minnie Driver's head the whole way in.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh yeah, she does have a giant head.
Yeah, and you're oh yeah, there's a big ass head on a skinny body.
I'll tell you, as a guy with a big head, it felt kind of nice to land into the same field where everyone with big heads goes.
Can I tell you something as a friend right now?
Yeah.
I want you to understand this. I know what you're saying about the size, like circumference-wise and the whole hat thing with your head.
We're a size 8. Just got a new Niners hat. Go Niners.
Tall.
Best 0-0 team in the NFL right now.
Size 8's a big hat.
Yeah.
That said, proportion to your body, you're tall, you're broad. It doesn't give a big head. That is, and I have all these problems too. You are carrying over child insecurity because when you were younger,
Oh, it
really
did not
young,
match up.
you were a popsicle.
Yeah. I mean, I was a bobblehead.
I mean, what do you call it? The like one of those big lollipops that someone skips and licks.
yeah. I was
A Pippi Longstocking lollipop.
Yeah, I was a lollipop guild.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
We represent.
Don't they hold
And
those
you
giant?
skip to your nana's house.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a little boy with a big head.
Hey, everyone passing through.
Excuse
Just me and my giant lollipop.
Excuse me.
Don't look at my bloomers.
Everybody, I'm wearing bloomers.
I'm just licking a lollipop, wearing bloomers, running through the forest.
I'm in my pajamas with a butt flap and my giant lollipop.
Lip.
Lip. Yeah, but it really is. I mean, we're all like that as adults. You always carry over the thing. That's why they always say you should just. I mean, that handle of vodka is going to be gone before.
I'll be like Bert.
I mean, I'll
Bert could have
drink it right now. I'm back, guys. No,
You
but
just make Bert.
it is one of those things where, yeah, of course you carry with it because I was called big head. Middle school, whatever affects you in middle school will affect you as an adult.
Yeah, but it's true for sure. Because when you were younger,
Yeah,
it looked big.
crazy.
Your body was growing into it.
But it really was like a thing.
Your
where
head
you're like,
matured first.
my head, yeah. Instead of like
It was
being
like me. I developed very young,
yeah,
which got me a lot of male attention. Sure.
I had
But I don't know if I was ready for it at that age.
a large head, and I honestly didn't know how to deal with it. I was getting a lot of whistles, a lot of.
I mean, I'm just a kid.
I remember playing Pop Warner football and having to buy a helmet at Played Against Sports.
And you
they
were
like,
over-sexualized by the guy who worked there?
he fucked me in the face.
He goes, you need a jock.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean? He goes, what do I mean? I mean, let me show you.
Yeah. He goes,
Okay.
Is this
Oh,
not?
all right. Can I leave my lollipop here?
Let me pull my lollipop down. I might stick to the leather
Hey,
bench.
hang on. Let me put my lollipop down.
Do
Do you have like a plastic plate?
Do you have, what's the biggest helmet you have? Dude, the guy went in and he's like, I think we might have to special order a helmet. And I was like, this hurts.
Oh, yeah, you
I was
said that.
fucking 11.
Lick.
I was 11 years old. I was like, wait, for a child, you have to special order?
Buddy, when I joined basketball leagues,
Yeah.
and they just, everyone grab a shirt,
Mm-hmm.
and I would just grab the same shirt that, they're giving me the same size as a kid who's 6'7"
Yeah.
and like 160 pounds.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it would
yeah.
pull down like squeezing a tube of toothpaste.
Oh, no.
It looked like I was going to burst. I was like a sausage that no one slid a hole in.
Oh, no. So you're just like all beefed up
Yeah, it's getting
inside
ready
of
to
it?
And it just sucked. And I would try to stretch them out and make them sleeveless shirts and wear another sleeveless shirt under it that was longer.
Yeah,
They weren't long enough.
Yeah.
And then when I played on the Comics League years and years ago, Talent and all these like Boston Comedy Club comics,
Yeah.
they did the same thing. Everybody grab a shirt, and I cut mine. This is so embarrassing to have to do. I cut it.
Yeah.
The first night I had to just play in it,
Yeah.
like looking ridiculous. And then I went home and cut it so much up to make it work that I ended up cutting it straight down the sleeves.
So just like down the sides where it just hung over your head.
And which you can't do. When you run, it's going to flap up and everything. So then
Yeah.
I had to safety pin it to the shirt I wore underneath it.
Oh, man.
It looked insane. It looked like I was wearing a runner's number in a marathon.
That's great.
What a moron.
Did you do it up here and up here? Like up here and down here?
No, I put it over my head,
Yeah.
like the neck hole was still there.
Yeah.
Just picture a sleeveless shirt with like where the armpit is, just cut straight down.
Got it.
So it was like a poncho.
Am I wrong that back in city
Like a
leagues,
gunslinger.
yeah, you just had a fucking like here he comes. He just
Throw
launches
down
three.
that gun.
Yeah, damn. Am I wrong, or when like I remember in city leagues when you were younger, the larger the kid you were, the higher the number you had to take. So it was always like the kids in like the 90 jersey, you're like, yikes.
Yeah.
And then like I wanted like a 12 and it was like too small. I was like, I gotta wear like a 34.
It's like, what's my number, coach? 300?
Yeah. I don't know. We ran out. We ran out of jerseys.
I'm just saying, guys, I never seen a jersey that's got 3 numbers on it before. He goes, yeah, no, it's special for you.
So when we played AYL football, that's what I played in Aurora. It was like Aurora Youth League. It was patch league for football, which I know a lot of guys are like pussy, but you're like, I don't know, it was the only football league around.
What's patch league?
If you weighed a certain amount, you had to have a patch on your jersey, which meant you had to play offensive line. You couldn't play a skilled position. And if you were a double patch, if you were a real fat shit, you had to be a double patch, which means you could only play center or guard. You weren't allowed to play tackle.
You couldn't hit anybody.
But you were huge. And they were basically like doing it for the brains of like the giant headed kids like me with no bodies. They're like, yeah, this fat kid's just gonna fuck. Dude, I would get demolished by 2 patch.
It's great being the fat kid, though. You have a set position on a lot of sports.
Yeah.
I never did patch league anything, but like I was neighborhood games in football, just pretty obviously quarterback because I could throw a little bit, but more than that, even just like, tight endish things or
you couldn't be a tight end though if you were
or short distance running back stuff. But there was no point in me playing like deep coverage or anything. I'll get burnt immediately. Yeah, there was so many flaws in my game. And in basketball, same thing though. Like
4 or 5.
I was never the fastest, but I was always just down low.
A coach ever believe in you and put you at 3 on basketball?
No. Not
fucked up.
No, but I only played the most I ever played was like rec league, was where we had coaches and stuff.
Yeah,
we won the championship though.
Really, our team, our little league football team was so bad we were 1-23. I used to do a bit about it. We lost to a team 116-0. Like,
oh yeah, you told us
they
about
put
the show.
skinny. They put skinny kids on the O line, and these double patch kids were just eating our lunch. They was like, move out of the way, and you're like, why do you think tall is good for the line? Coach Sheets, what an idiot. He was like, I was like,
is that one strike against Sheets Nation?
That is one strike. You know what? I'll count it. It's a strike against Sheet Nation. Because my dad...
I haven't had a pepperoni roll since that day.
I'll never forget. I called my dad at his bar at the bowling alley to be like, yo, I'm starting football. And because he was at work, and my grandma was like, your dad's at work, but it's like during the day, call him, he'll be there. And I called him, and he was like telling me about... It was a Saturday, and he's like, you got practice this afternoon? I was like, yeah. He's like, tell the coach you want to play tight end. You're tall and skinny, and you can catch. He's like, tell the coach you want to play tight end. Like, make sure you tell him that. I was like, you got it. And, it was like the 49ers. So he's like Brent. I was like Brent Jones? He's like, yeah, you're going to be like Brent Jones. Just go there. So I went, and the guy, this fucking coach that had never coached before, he's like, oh, no. I was like, I wanted to play quarterback or tight end. He's like, well, we got our quarterback. You're not a tight end. You're more of a center. And I was like, what? I'm the tallest, one of the 2 tallest kids on the team.
Plus, you get me in a 3-point stance, I'm going to topple over, man.
Yeah, I'm a baby deer. This is crazy. I do not know how to support. Man, I blame...
He goes, I go forward, like, he goes, I'm going over. He goes, you better not snap that ball because I'm somersaulting as soon as it happens. I'm going to do a tumble sauce.
I'm going to roll kick that nose tackle.
You go, blue 42, blue 47, tumble sauce.
I go, call it. My butt's just going higher in the air. I go, call it. It's happening. Happening. Tumble sauce. Oh, God. Yeah, dude. And then we just got like all these fat kids would just like push me aside. They'd be like, move. And I'm like, ah!
And you're going, your head's just leading you in a thing like,
you know the cartoons where they're carrying a large plate?
Yeah, back and forth each way.
Whoa.
Are you bringing up the thing, Christine? Can you find the American Dad? I know you think Roger.
Oh yeah, man. It was.
He's like, I got it. Yep. No, I'm going over.
Dude, that's how it was every Saturday with my mom and her boyfriend just drinking a thermos full of rum and coke, watching me just get
Put your head down, homo. I'm not his real dad. He looks at the guy and goes, no, don't worry, I'm not his real dad.
I don't believe in sports on dry land. I'm a pool guy myself. I like swimming.
Goes, I'll be any of these fucking queers in a pool.
He goes, shave them down, throw them in the pool, see who gets there first. Yeah, man, it was fucking rough. That coach, and then the next year, we had this like cool old black dude was our coach, and I was like, hey, I want to play tight end, and he's like, yeah, what were you playing? And I was like, center, and he goes, God damn it. Because he got the whole team, and he was like, you guys are awful. His nephew Hakeem was our running back. Awesome. Breaks his arm in the first scrimmage of the season. We go 0-8. He just fucking Hakeem was awesome. And he breaks his arm. He's like, Hakeem's out the season. You're like, God damn it. And then we just got lit the fuck up. We didn't lose as bad, but we got lit. Coach Oscar was so awesome. This old black dude named Oscar. And he's like, man. And he's like, what? The center. He goes, oh, God damn it. He's trying to recorrect everything. Oh, man, that was brutal.
I like having a bad coach, doesn't know anything about the game at all. He goes, Dan, what do you play on the team? He goes, he told me I play Goblin.
Yeah, I play Go-Getter. I don't think he knows what defense is.
Yeah, ball smacky downy guy, he said.
He was just like, he looked like the perfect football coach. He was like a big fat dude with monstrous calves. Yeah. And he wore like glasses and a hat really well at the same time.
And his pants zipped, but then hooked.
Nice try. Yes, they did. He had those gray gym, the fucking coach shorts.
Of course he did, Dan. They all do.
Yeah, and
they make those in every size.
And he was the nicest guy in the world. Now I'm realizing he was like 28 and just didn't know football.
I'm starting to think he may have molested me.
I'm thinking he had all of us fuck each other. Yeah, that was when we lost 116-0. My mom was like, I don't think your coach knows what he's doing. You're like, yeah, we got lit up. Yeah, those shorts from Dazed and Confused. Those are the exact ones he wore. Yeah, he would just be like, oh yeah, he was huge too. He's a big dude. You would think
the guy who yelled at me. The guy who yelled at me and was that fucking the guy was wearing those pants that yelled at me. If I don't get the lead out of my ass, he's gonna bite it out.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that's when I quit. I faked an injury and left.
I told you about when we were at football camp in high school, and we had this guy that used to play football at our high school come back as a coach, and he was like an assistant coach or whatever. And we were playing at this football camp in Kearney, Nebraska, and he got hammered with all the coaches and showed up for the morning session still hammered. And he was like trying to motivate us, but it was just severely inappropriate. He's like, if you guys don't love this, if this shit ain't making your dick hard, I don't know what's wrong with you. And everyone's like, what? Like the whole time he had like chew in his mouth. He's like, if your guys' dicks aren't rock hard right now to go out and play these guys, you're like, yeah, no, it's a different emotion. I think we're more angry and ready to tackle. I don't think we want to fuck these guys. It was a really weird thing.
When you're on top of him, you want him looking up at you, letting him know, like he's staring right in your eyes.
I bet you want to.
Y'all both won.
He goes, I bet you guys are just looking over there wanting to kiss their sweaty necks under those helmets.
Just rubbing them cups together, feeling your ball hairs get between the holes.
You can commiserate with my dad. He had a big head and a massive fro. This is Nicole G in high school, so they had to take all of the pads out of his football helmet.
Look at young Nicole G.
Nicole G, that's her dad, who had a giant head and an afro. I just want to say I know what that's like because for a while I had to take the ear pads out of my helmet to get my helmet on, and then would have to clip them in once I had my helmet on.
That's really fucking hilarious.
That's a giant
I don't know if his head is big as much as Nicole G's dad is Juan Epstein from Welcome Back, Kotter.
Yeah, dude, look at that fro.
I didn't realize her dad was Eugene Levy.
Yeah.
I got a few more. I didn't realize it was Gino Vanelli. That's the guy.
Okay.
I just wanna stop. And tell you what I feel about you, babe. I just wanna stop for your love.
I know exactly who that is because I hang with you.
Hell yeah.
My knowledge of yacht rock because of you gone through the roof. I was once blind, but now I see.
Are you ready for Yacht Rock Jeopardy?
Yeah.
We'll see you game night. Let's take our first break because our guest is here. Not our calling guest, but our in-studio guest.
Oh, cool. All right. And then our calling guest is 4 minutes.
Yeah. Very excited. So we'll be right back, everybody.
So pumped.
It's the Bonfire.
Sure did.
Conditions apply.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
The Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, SiriusXM 95. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Oakerson joining us in studio.
That's my new citation.
He's just kissing it like LL Cool J.
Anytime you bring us back from break, that's Big J. Oakerson.
I like that. That's your new sign-on?
What are we talking about, guys?
In the studio, back for the second week in a row, one of the fucking just best people on earth, Bert Kreischer.
Hell yeah.
New special on Netflix. Secret Time. Streaming on Netflix now. Jay, you're doing too many kisses. It's too many.
What?
You just got to do it once. You got to leave them wanting more.
Yeah.
You can't just kiss away your...
Do your thing.
Dude, stop
Mine's
kissing
a
after...
French kiss.
You just lick? Mine's a weak apology.
Mine's I'm getting my clavicle licked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or you do it, or you're sucking up, you kiss my belly. Ooh. They go, Dan Soder's here.
I do 40-year-old having an orgasm for the first time in a while.
I'm gonna fall asleep. Move. I do hand on my hair, but she doesn't know it. I go, and Dan Soder's here. Move. Ow.
I'm thinking more older than 40. I'm talking about crusty bowling alley bartender that you decide to bring home. And he goes, oh, yeah.
Oh, you're in there.
It's been a while.
You're moving around some antiques.
I watched that porn. It's called Rhonda from the Bar.
Really?
Yeah, go to Pornhub, type in Rhonda from the Bar.
Bring it up.
And that is exactly who the fuck you're talking about.
Hell yeah, dude. My dad was a bowling alley bartender.
Dude, it's this porn, I was obsessed with it because
we got to show Bert.
It's so real.
We got to show
real.
We got to show Bert. I'll take one right here. Woo!
Did you find her?
Oh, we will.
So start at the beginning because start at the beginning because tell me she doesn't work at a bar.
Oh.
Tell me she doesn't work at the bar. She's wearing a Giants jersey.
Is this I like the ones, private society ones. They have a lot of these. Just girl follows home from the bar.
Also,
they're
solid
crusty.
Ron Dane New York Giants jersey. That's a real niche. It's a niche jersey to throw.
Competing high school with me.
Yeah.
By the way, she's got. I think
He's a Wisconsin Badger as well.
Look at her eyebrows. Just tattooed eyebrows on.
Oh yeah, thin as a line. Yikes!
Christine, get to the meat of this thing, would you?
Yeah, you go for it.
Oh, looks like Krang from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Krang, he's in the stomach of the. Yikes! Look at that pixie fairy. All right. All of her tattoos look
right
like
in the shitter, huh?
All of her tattoos are
her. Good for her.
All of her tattoos are so bad they look like movie tattoos.
All right, do me a favor. Give me a little tribal gecko right above my stick.
I want a tiny dagger right on my throat. Right on my throat. Who had the Miller Lite and shot a Jaeger?
Yo, Pierce just pierced the hood. I don't know where. In the pointy part.
Honey, listen, if you're bowling and you want to take a beer on the lane, it's an extra $1. You got to tell me.
You want to come on my gross pussy or my gross face?
Yeah, I went. Oy, Vault. Show Bert.
By the way, her and him have the same asshole. It's just terrible lighting, actually.
I love that it's.
Look, she's working his asshole.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh my gosh, she's got a face tattoo.
No
Hell
shit,
yeah,
Sherlock.
She only got like 3 tattoos. One's on her fucking face.
I was on
She was
season
big.
1 of Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
I got booted early.
She's just licking butt, not clean butt.
You don't know if it's clean or not.
His breath is great though. He goes like this. He goes, oh.
I like he's got some Bible scripture quoted on his thing.
Yeah, like a hot chick. He's got a Bible verse on his rib.
His rib.
Yeah.
She smacked his ass.
While eating it.
Would you believe this is the cleanest thing I've eaten in weeks?
She goes, no, I'm on the keto. This is me on the keto diet.
Dude, I would never do this simply for what his pud is doing right now. The way it's bouncing around like a doorstop. It's all wiggly worming and shit.
Dude.
We should not have our phone call.
Yeah, we can get back to this.
Here is waiting. I don't want to keep him waiting any longer because this
Bert,
is a big get.
We
for
got
us.
you
We're very
today. We
excited
got
about
you
this.
today. We got y'all today. So we'll come back to this.
Yeah,
But our guest is a fucking huge get. Shout out to Black Lou. The guy, super producer,
making a world of fans in the campers community here with the Bonfire. There it is. You know him, you love him. I've been on the road. They've been asking about him. A lot of people have thanked me for bringing this into their life. On the phone, all the way from, am I correct, Brazil? Brazil. It's Sean Furey, everybody. Sean Furey on the Bonfire. How you doing, Sean Furey?
All right, how you guys doing?
We're doing pretty good, man. Usually there's a whole applause thing, but our engineer decided to go away and left a confused young man on the board.
Yeah, we got our backup quarterback on the board today.
That's all right. I guess he's better than the quarterbacks the Jets have had in the last 5 years.
Oh, is there any Jets fans in here? No, it's okay. No one here is a fan of the Jets. We're all. What are you?
I know the feeling. I'm a New York, New Jersey guy, but the Steelers have always been my team.
Got it. Yeah.
Elizabeth, New Jersey, your stomping grounds?
Well, I was born and raised, educated in New York, but most New Jerseyans are former New Yorkers who can't escape.
Yeah, you just can't leave
I got smuggled out the country.
Yeah.
Now, what made you? Now we've been going through your catalog here on the show for a few weeks now.
Yeah, I think we first started with Biracial. The video, our friend Dez showed us the video Biracial, and then we found a live performance, and then we found our way to your YouTube channel, and we just went real deep. We had a whole Sean Furey day, we got into it, and that's why you're such a big get, because our fans love you, and we got into it.
Thank you.
I mean, there's some questions. We definitely have some questions, because as I said, we went in deep.
No, I can't help but notice the video for the song. It's She Said No, No, No. Does this have anything to do with the reason you're out of the country right now? No. They wouldn't let the brothers get on the plane if that was to happen. Especially if you know the history of our country. So black man, white woman, he's not going to make it. That's why I guess Kaz is going to jail, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, there's many reasons. But that was the... So wait, you doled out justice yourself, though, in the She Said No, No, No video. At the end of it.
Yeah, well, actually, whenever I do my videos, I always try to keep it real. Just like anytime I write my music, I want... they're real stories. They're, this is the people next door, people people you've seen on the bus, the train... the people you gave the middle finger to while you're driving in your car. These are real things that happen, and I always try to keep things real.
So you do dole out vigilante justice on rapists?
I would if I was in if it was a situation and I saw it and I'm right there, I'm going to do something.
Okay.
But sometimes you have to be hesitant because I've seen an experience where a guy was smacking up his girlfriend in the street. Now, I'm like 4 or 5 blocks away, and I have on this big bomber, so it makes me look like I'm hulking, And so he's smacking her up, and I'm getting closer. I'm hearing the conversation, because you have to be careful, because you might beat up the boyfriend, and she turns around, starts cutting you up, and you're the one going to jail, and everybody's going home, and you're the idiot.
I think that's a song. I think you just wrote a new song right there in that story.
Yeah, so this guy is getting smacked. This woman's getting smacked up, and her friend is like, "Yeah, girl, don't take this from him." And he's smacking up, slamming her face and there's police across the street. Nobody's doing anything. And then as I'm getting closer, and then I hear him speak, and he says, "And you cheated on me for what? You slept?" And I was like, wait a minute. I can't get into this right now. This is a little bit deep for me. And then, but her girlfriend is still provoking this man. He's like, "You don't do this." And I'm looking, and I'm like, at what point does this guy turn around and realize that his girlfriend is not doing anything, but the one that's talking is provoking him? He should just leave,
Yeah.
And so... by the time I got up there, because now I start to run to get over there, it's all broken up. They jump in the car, and I'm saying, this is real stuff. People don't write about stuff like this anymore.
Yeah, you are Mark Vengeance. Sean, if I could ask you a question, Mr. Furey. Black Lou, who you spoke with on the phone, I know, Black Lou would tell you his Stairway to Heaven will always be the song Snow you wrote on your album. My favorite titles maybe on any album ever. If you could bring that up, Christine. The
Ladies of Color album.
Ladies of Color, yes.
I mean, writing a song for every shade of woman in the beautiful rainbow.
Now, the balls, Mr. Furey, that I believe you showed in the titling a song, Indian/Arabic girl. My favorite part in the song being when you say when you sing the word slash, you say my Indian / Arabic girl, is one of the most fun lyrics I've ever heard in my entire life. I enjoyed that so.
Well, actually, I sat down years ago, and I always try to be different from everyone else. And when I realized that I was dating all types of women, I was collecting notes in my head. And I wanted to see and share that they all have some of the same needs and desires, but they just do things just a little bit different. It's not too much of a difference. If they can't stand their boyfriend or their husband, they let you know.
Yeah, it's all the same, just different smells.
Yeah, was it?
It's a universal thing. I mean, I don't care the meekest woman that you can find. If you leave that toilet seat up,
cut your nuts off.
We'll have a problem.
Would you consider this? Would you consider Ladies of Color a concept album?
Yes, let's put it this way. For the guys who have a hard time speaking to women, what they should do, for example, a guy, he says, "Oh, I'm into these type, but I don't know what to say."
Yeah, if I'm like, what if I meet a girl in my neighborhood and I'm like, she's in Indian or Arabic? What song do I listen to get a better clue?
Throw it on. Throw the record on.
Black Lucid, Ladies of Color is this generation's The Wall.
Yeah.
Now
I call it Purple Rain.
It's the songs are so entertaining. I love that you're featured in the videos. Can you? I don't know if you can be honest here, but these girls in the videos, what percentage of them you say you broke off in real life? You think he's counting on his hands?
Yeah, I think he's doing arithmetic. He hung up?
Yeah.
He's gone?
He definitely hung up. I'll call him back.
That's hilarious.
He goes, "Oh, sorry, man."
He had to have fucked this one. There's no way.
Yeah.
What if he's listening to SiriusXM right now?
No, he's in Brazil.
In Brazil?
Yeah, he's just on. He's just on.
But do you think his real last name's Fury?
Yeah, I believe it comes from Furelstein.
Follow the money, follow the paper trail. Let's find out this guy's real name. It's also Mark Vengeance is possible.
Yeah, let's keep digging. Yeah, that's his alter ego. Let's keep digging till we hit bedrock.
Yeah, I want to apologize to you, Bert. We brought you into this, I guess, not as
we thought
as well versed.
Yeah, so Sean Furey was a guy where we found out one video.
Dude, that lady got straight up raped in that video.
It's the most graphic.
It's the most graphic.
It makes The Accused look like a kid's movie.
It really does.
Yeah.
I would almost show that at to scare teenagers. You show that video and you go, "This is what happens," and they're like, "I don't like this."
Bert, did you want?
Yeah. I might as well do a cocktail.
Yeah.
I feel fucking like I'm firing hot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Come on. I mean,
what's he doing in Brazil?
Well, maybe
running from the law.
That's why he asked about this video, because it could be because of this video, or it could be he's just going to see some butts. Is he on the phone? Did he pick back up? Or did he hang up because he doesn't like Jay's inappropriate questions for an artiste? You don't say if they broke him off, Jay. You ask how many of these women are his.
Did he bed down?
Did he bed?
I got this for you, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Is he back on?
You could pour more for it. I had ice. I didn't know if you had ice.
Hey, Sean, we lost you. Now you're back. We were just watching the video for Snow.
Sorry about that. It's like my comeback. I'm here, boom, then I'm gone.
But now you're back.
But let me finish what I was saying. I'm going to address that. No, the girls in biracial. No, Snow. That's actually my wife, and she was pregnant with our twins when I did that. So I can't be breaking off anybody.
I was going to say that just killed the legend of Sean Furey. There, really, you got to keep that hidden away from the world, man.
Yeah, you can't be when you're a sex pot. You got to hide it.
Not really, because when you hear what I'm writing on the new stuff and it comes out, people, and all these guys cheating on their wives, I got more stories to tell. So,
yeah.
Does it count as cheating if you do it in Brazil?
Huh?
Does it count as cheating if you do it in Brazil?
Cheating is cheating wherever you do it.
But
if you're keeping a scorecard, then you have to look at what your real focus is. Do you really want to go out there and cheat on your spouse? I mean, for years, for example, you've heard people say, "Oh, practice safe sex." Well, if you have to practice it, you're not good at it. Okay, so if you have to practice being safe, you're not good at it. So be a professional.
Just live dangerously. Is that what you're saying?
You know what I'm saying? So
no.
Let me answer one more question because I try to address everything. I always try to keep things keep it real and not real phony. She said no. Whenever I do my videos, I'm an equal opportunist. I try to bring together everybody, that all the different types and what goes on there in communities. Originally, the cast was supposed to be all Latino, and I was supposed to come in and still do my hero thing.
Yeah.
The funny thing about it is I always kept backups for my videos. So I said, if these people don't show up at this certain time, then you got the job, and let's go. You know? So,
you offered Latinos jobs and they didn't take it?
Well, they blew it. They didn't show up. You know? You know, so now, because I always tell them, you know, in the video from the start, I said, you're going to be famous, because I like to keep real people. It's easy to get supermodels who are starving to death, you know, and they look all hot, and you're like, oh, man, yeah, but that's the same guy, that's the same girl that was in so-and-so's video. No, I like to use real people doing real things, telling real stories.
No shit.
For example.
I got to... what I find interesting about the video is quite graphic, and the song has such a like a bubbly tone to it.
Yeah, almost like a beach tune, but it's then scored on top of a video that's very dramatic and very graphic.
Yeah, well.
I mean, you give a real De Niro level Goodfellas beating at the end of this.
That's a real stomping.
And I love the choice of throwing the shirt to him.
Yeah, like clean yourself up.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing with that, with the video. I mean, most people expect a heavy song like that to be a ballad.
Yeah.
I mean, do you really want to be romanced by a song? Oh, it sounds so sexual, but it's horrible. It's a horrible act.
Yeah.
But when you hear it bouncing, it's grabbing your attention, and you're saying, "Wait a minute, he's really going into detail with this." Mm-hmm. And at that point, now you're really getting the message, because I'm not endorsing it.
No, not at all.
I'm telling you, this is, you know, what happened.
That song's anti-rape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, Sean shows up at the end. And...
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Yep. Hey,
if you read some of the stuff people say, you would think, oh my God, what was it? He's probably fantasizing about this. Oh my God. He probably masturbates to this. Oh my God. No, I do fine without that. I was doing fine before I was married. I'm doing fine while I'm married. You know, the funny thing about it, it's a serious topic, and most people don't realize the emails that I have received.
That's what I'm curious about, is the pushback. Give me more.
You probably get emails that go like, I'm walking to the store.
Oh man, I can't believe probably stuff like,
what is he doing in that abandoned apartment? That apartment looks condemned.
Where is his furniture?
Yeah.
Who's this girl? Why does she look so actually frightened?
Why is it got to be a black guy and a white girl?
What bone deficiency does this villain have? Why does he have bird chest?
And you know, and this is the reality. That when this thing came out, a lot of women wrote to me and they said, "I never thought about that." And I
thought about what? Being raped?
No, they never thought about. Some of them wrote to me and said, I've been to trap houses with some of my friends, and I never thought about that. I've been to frat houses. I never thought about that. And I'm like, well, it's usually a guy you know.
Yeah.
You know, and you have these preconceived notions. And then when it came down to it just happened to be a black man and a white woman,
wow.
God did that one. I was just a guy pulling the trigger. God did that, because I knew from the black community, I'm like, oh my God, man, why has it always got to be the brothers doing this, going down? And from the white community, I got, see, I know my neighbor next door, he wants to F me. I know it. That's all they want to do is it's crazy.
Yeah, especially if you live in a predominantly white neighborhood, they're always looking at you like, oh, look, they're out there watering their lawn just like us. Everything's fine.
They have secrets. We all do.
Yeah,
Rubble, rubble, rubble.
I mean, see, for me, I've always been blessed to experience a lot of people. I grew up. If you ever get a hold, and I'm pretty sure people who grew up with me are going to start sending pictures in. And when I went to school, in my elementary school, it looked like a UNICEF poster. So I've heard every kind of ethnic slur and name coming across to everybody. So knowing what their hang-ups, knowing how they felt, how they dealt with it, and
well, it's funny. People have different reactions to things, I think, because like Black Lou, who works here in studio with us, will tell us that white kids growing up used to get time out when they got in trouble.
Yeah.
But black kids got time out from whooping that ass.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, that's real.
That is real. Yeah, you know what else is real is like our producer Christine, and it's not only just race, it's also gender, because like our producer Christine will always tell us like, women be shopping. You can't stop a woman from shopping.
That's right. It's just like listening to the conversations when people are talking. I've had many of the experiences, different parts of the planets, and the interactions, and they say, well, you speak with good diction. I said, I'm not that type of guy. I'm not into dicks. And they're like, what? Did you just say that to me? And they're like, no. And then I have to say, I'll translate it to you. Oh, yeah. I speak this way because 10 minutes ago I was just eating a white woman, so I haven't quite digested her, and all the stereotypes will come out in the next 5 minutes, so you'll be fine.
And then they tell their friends, and they're like, Becky, Chad, come over here.
They go, hey, everybody, get around. Stop playing Frisbee. We got to talk about this black guy that's eating white women.
Yeah,
this is my favorite thing we've ever done.
And that's how real it is. But then again, a lot of my white friends some of them were more blacker than black people.
And they'll be like, they'll be like, yo, I know you think I smell like wet dog, right? Right?
Yeah, nah, they wouldn't even say that. You would think I wouldn't have to say anything, because in the neighborhood I grew up in, okay, we were so tight and so close that anybody coming in from the outside, we could call each other names, but nobody from the outside could come in and do that. They're like, oh, somebody's cousin came in and he starts calling somebody this, and they say, hey, man, keep that in check. That's my friend. And, you call some Asian guy something, and some Puerto Rican guy comes out and starts whooping his ass.
Yeah, you never know where he's going to catch it. Sean, have you ever thought about putting this all together in one-man show to hit the stage with it?
Because your voices are amazing.
Thought about producing a movie so everybody can see the road I took, because it's not easy. The gatekeepers don't let somebody in like me. What they want a Sean Furey, and that's not my ego talking.
But they want that bullshit.
Yeah, but they want somebody who's a dummy.
Yeah, they want you to play the game. They want you to be there,
Sign here, do this, and then before you know it, all your money's gone.
Hey, give me all your black magic. I'm going to turn it into green gold.
Yeah, they show you the door. They're like, this door, some of your favorite people are on their knees doing things you don't want to see. And then there's this door, the exit, to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, let's really do the voice right. They're like, this door has all the people inside doing bad stuff. This door is the exit.
I've always been the type of guy to stand on my own, do it myself, and I have the persistence. And I teach my kids the same thing. I say, listen, you want to be successful, you only need two things. That's desire and determination. You have those two things, you're gonna go places. It'll take you longer trying to do it the right way, but you'll get there and it'll last.
Sean Furey, I 100% agree with you on that.
Hell yeah, buddy. We really appreciate you calling in, and we're big fans. You are next level pop locker. I really think you should be doing putting this together in stage. Are you doing shows while you're in Brazil? You have anything you want to plug?
Yeah, I'm actually doing some. We're working on some other things, because in the Sean Furey story, I actually recorded some stuff. I sent LJ some music because a lot of people say, "Oh, he's trying to do Michael Jackson. He's trying to do that."
No.
You know, I'm a fan of everybody who touched the mic before me, during me, and after me, and it hasn't been released. It's an homage to Michael because I actually wrote a couple of songs. If you've seen the video Thriller, I actually wrote that to perform with Michael, but then he died, and then.
Wait, hold on, Sean. I'm sorry. Did you just say you wrote Thriller?
No, not Thriller.
No, not the
My
Thriller.
song is called Thriller.
Okay, so you can see how I can misconceive. You can see how I can misperceive that.
Man, do you know what kind of controversy you just caused on that thing? I will get hate mail.
Did you write the song Billie Jean King?
Yeah, I wrote the song "Beat It" and "Get Out of Here."
Beat it, seriously.
You know,
Beat it with an explanation
I
point.
can hear them now. I can hear them now. They're like, wait a minute. But check this out. I've got stories that you guys wouldn't even believe, and the people that were there would tell you that it's hilarious. I'll tell you a quick story. It won't be a Bill Cosby like Lansing. It'll be like, I almost had a fight with Mike Tyson, and this was fresh after he broke up with Robin. So you know he was a little different then.
Oh yeah, he was ready to go. He was ready to rock.
He was champ then. Remember?
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, he was dropping everyone.
I wish you would get in my
I
way.
met him at a Bobby Brown party, and this chick was screaming at him at the top of her lungs because he was messing around with some other chicks in the VIP room.
Okay, yeah.
And here I am. I see him earlier because I'm in the VIP room. I used to get into these clubs. People thought I was Ralph Tresvant from New Edition. I used to get into a lot of clubs. I used to get guys want to beat me up thinking I was Ralph Tresvant from New Edition. If I show you some earlier photos and you put him and me, you'll say, what?
I see it.
Even when I met all of these guys, they were saying the same thing.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
And so...
Yeah, Bert and I definitely see it.
And so he, to make a long story short, I ran into him later on that night, and this chick was making this man's face contort into 5 different pieces, and he looked at me like he wanted to put a hole in my chest with his fist. And I told the man, you know how it is in VIP. If you're in the VIP room, you can't be soft because people start treating you like you soft, and you know
It's like prison rules up there.
Fits.
Like the yard.
You know what goes on.
I thought the rule was what happens in VIP stays in VIP.
You damn right. But this story is so hilarious. If you see it, you're like, no, it could not have happened that way. And so I'm standing there, and me being from New York, you know, New Yorkers, they have an attitude. We don't play that shit. You know, he's from New York, I'm New York. I don't play that shit. You don't play that shit. So I turned around, and this man grabbed my I told him, because everybody's watching me, and they're watching him. They're going to see how this reacts. He probably doesn't remember this. And he says, and I said to him, calm down, baby. If you lose 200 pounds, I will bust your ass. And I tried to walk off like... I tried to walk off like I was Bruce Lee, you know? And everybody's looking at me like, wow, he said that shit and he's still living?
Yeah.
And I turned my back, and my friends stepped away from me when I said that. I had friends, one of my friends looked like Will Smith. He was tall, and everybody just said, excuse me. And they moved out of the way to let this man decide whether he wants to put me in the hospital. But I'm cool. I'm turning around like, I whoop everybody's ass in here. Now, quite naturally, if he lost 200 pounds, I would have outweighed him. And that day, I wasn't fat then. All right? I'm not like Martin, fat Martin and skinny Martin. So I turned around, and this man's hand took up all of my forearm, and he grabbed me. And I'm looking, and he can't see my face. And I said, oh, shit, he's going to hit me in here. And everybody's going to say, I started the fight. I'll be in the news. I turned back around, and I put my baddest face on like, huh. Come on, huh? And he gave me a pound, and he was like, all right, we cool. I was like, this could have got ugly, man.
Mike Tyson goes, your math works out.
Yeah. He goes, you know what? I just did it in my head. You're right.
You're right.
Excuse me. Are you saying my current weight or the heaviest I've ever been?
Those are the noises that shut him off.
I'm telling you. all kinds of, man, like I said, story after story after story.
Well, Sean, thank you very much for calling in.
Hey,
We
Sean,
appreciate
can
it.
I plant one seed? Your next music video, I know two guys who would love to be the actors in it.
This is Bert Kreischer, Secret Times, new specials out on Netflix right now, comedy special.
So he ain't bullshitting.
Yeah.
Well, you guys set it up. Hey, I'll put up, I'd love to do a comedy show and some movies and everything like that. You guys are connected there, I mean, you guys could, it's Comedy Central.
I'll be dead serious. I'll pay for. We'll pick the song. And we want you to direct it like you normally do. Your artistic view, and we'll be the actors. Oh, we got a big cast here.
Perfect. We've got 7 cast members already.
Hey, we can put that together, and I'm very grateful. This comes from the bottom of the heart that you guys, are pushing me because sometimes I still get people emailing and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, just like Sean Furey. What's up with your fucking music?
It's crazy. It's like,
haters are gonna hate, Sean. You know that.
You know, you should tell them, lose 200 pounds, I'll fuck you up.
Boom.
Yeah. That should be the title of a song. Lose 200 pounds, I'll fuck you up.
That's right. There it is.
Sean, you have a great time in Brazil. Be careful. Some of the prettiest chicks there are dudes. But that really could be a whole new concept album, my friend.
Hell yeah.
Sean Furey joining us on the Bonfire, everybody. Thank you so much, Sean.
Thanks, guys.
Go to SeanFurey.com. Check out all of his stuff. We are big fans, we know, here on the Bonfire.
Well, let's call back.
Let's take a break.
Yeah, let's take a break and we'll come back.
And we'll talk with Bert Kreischer. And I got a feeling this next hour is going to fly.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
gotta pee because it's probably going to go back pretty quick.
Yeah.
Let's
all
go.
right. Well, we'll be back, everybody. It's the Bonfire.
43.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
I've been loving you, girl, since March 92. It's alright, and what you gonna do, girl, now that I've explained it to you? It's all good, you're my girl, you're my girl. No need to tell me what's your pleasure. No need to tell me what you treasure. I know what to do to make your fantasies come true forever. I knew within time that you'll be all mine forever.
Man, endless hits.
My girl. Oh, by the way, that wasn't the Temptations' My Girl. His song's called My Girl Is For Me. He ain't saying he wrote the Temptations' My Girl.
Brilliant.
If you ever heard his song Welcome to the Jungle.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, he wrote one of my favorite songs, Comfortably Numb. God damn it.
Not that one, though.
It meant like...
Not that comfortably numb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's misspelled numb.
I can only say, probably the best interview we've ever done. I mean, gripping.
Never had more
riveting.
fun on the radio.
When he said it, I wrote Thriller.
He goes, yeah. And that's what I was like, are you saying you wrote Thriller? And he's like, fuck. He's like, no. Like, I was the asshole. I go, you just said you wrote Thriller. He goes, oh, well, you just... By the way, I don't know...
No. Only to be better. I had a lot of girls watch that video and go, I never thought about that.
Yeah. He goes, I could be
brutally raped.
in a frat house. And at first I thought he said a trap house. I go,
He did. He said trap, then frat.
You're in a wreck house and you don't think they're selling drugs, there might be some rape going on occasionally?
People ain't willing to talk about the real shit.
Dude. Can I just tell you right now, I was blown away by that interview. At multiple points in the interview, was I a little like, oh shit, this guy is who he really is.
Blown away by what just happened.
But then I realized the delusion comes because I don't think he knows how large our audience is. I love the size of our audience, but he was like, guys getting the blogs after me. I'm like, no, it's not going to happen.
Dude, it's got nothing to do with the value of our shows.
Not the value
we've
of
had,
it,
we've
it's
had
the
a
size.
We've had a bunch of blogs written about things on the show, good or bad,
Yeah.
But I don't know if they're going to write one about Sean Furey, a blog about this.
Well, that's what he said. He's like, oh, you guys are going to get the press all over me.
Oh, man, that's all I need.
Now
That's
all they need.
again.
I'm in here in Brazil trying to get back with my family. By the way, every time you asked them a funny question, there was a 5-minute wait to rebuttal. And it was always just a sidestep.
He'd always go, and you know it.
Yeah. That was great job, LJ.
Oh, no.
You're no longer Black Lou. LJ, you fuck Larry Johnson. You're no longer Black Lou.
Can I simply say one thing?
Hell yeah.
I don't think he's in Brazil.
You think he's just in Patterson, New Jersey, just taking a call?
Say what?
And by the way, that might be the most brilliant thing I'll start doing when I do call-ins.
Calling from an international?
I'm in Hong Kong.
He's got one.
Why wouldn't you be? Why wouldn't you be?
Dude, it's so great.
I'll tell you, Lou had to call him on one of those like 000 something 14856.
I'm going to start telling people I'm in Brazil.
Do it. I like it. And you know what? Besides us and the listeners that are listening right now, I won't blow it for you. I go, did you talk to Bert? Where in the world was he?
Oh, hey guys, it's Bert. I'm in Paris. It's like a Scott Peterson thing.
Yeah, you're like,
remember when Scott Peterson?
Yeah, it's like, I'm in Thailand. I'm in Bangkok right now for the weekend. I'm in a
hot air balloon over Deutschland.
I'm at the Reykjavik Funny Bone.
Oh my!
For Thursday,
God.
Friday, and Saturday.
How fucking funny! Oh my God! I'm gonna set up a press tour on phone and just get sound effects.
Yeah,
I'm in a hot air balloon.
They go, Bert, you're living a very. It's the interviews that you could tell they don't give a shit about you. Where they're like, "What are you up to, Bert Kreischer?"
In the background, you hear "Come with me," and you go, "Excuse me for a second." Goes, "Shut up, Wonka." Sorry,
I'm on the phone.
What were you saying? Scooter and the Buzz on mornings on.
I'm on the phone.
Akron, Ohio's #1 rock station
with the Bone.
Up next, we got Bert Kreischer. Bert Kreischer, how you doing? First roll of Fight Club. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in my Fight Club.
Bert Kreischer calling it. I mean, he's in Siberia. I forgot he's doing a weekend there.
I'll let you go. He goes, first rule of Fight Club. He goes, oh, sorry, I can't talk about Fight Club. Wait, no, I can't. Nothing.
Oh, you know what?
I'm nowhere.
He just told me again. He does it like he's here in Rule 2. Yeah, they just said it again. I can't talk about it.
I heard Zach Galifianakis do a call-in one time, and he had a chainsaw with him.
That is awesome.
And he called in, and they're like, we got Zach on the phone. Zach, you there? And he goes, yeah, hold on. And you just hear the chainsaw. And he's like, stop it! And then he goes, sorry, we're building a treehouse.
Yeah, that's great. I think you should go international full on.
Why wouldn't you have more fun with your call-ins?
I mean, Sean Furey's just straight up international.
He was wonderful.
What do you think? What do you think production costs on one of his videos? $5,000?
$200.
What?
Are you talking about for the catering? If you're talking about catering for everyone that was involved, $135.
I'll tell you right now. All right, as God is my witness.
Yeah,
I'll pay $5,000 if I can put it on my YouTube channel.
Yeah,
to produce a Sean Furey video with all of us in it. Sean doing the singing to the camera, and all of us are acting out the scene behind him.
And can we write the story of the video?
I want Sean to do it.
You're right. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
can I just apologize?
What do you think? This is his vision, man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I want to own. I want to own the video. Sean can put it on his too. You can put it on yours too. I want the ability to put it on my YouTube channel though.
We will give you that. Should we talk to Bert about the trial that we discussed earlier today?
What?
The trial of
James was eating popcorn.
Sure. Trial. What happened was Dan earlier when he came in today was talking about the excitement of doing the crossover of him and Nikki coming on to do Bertcast.
Yeah.
Live in LA, and I go, it's awesome, man. He goes, that's really going to be a great show that you give exclusively to a podcast when you have a radio show you do 4 days a week.
I just took 10 minutes of abuse on it because he's like, no, that's really cool. You should just go on a podcast to announce stuff for the show.
He goes, really awesome. I go, me and Christina are breaking up on Bubba the Love Sponge next week.
Yeah. It happens on the Thursday episode of the Lost Tapes. But we were saying we did a trial with Jay and Christine when they were at the Improv. When some shit went down between Jay and Christine a couple of years ago, and Christine lost. Ari Shafir was Jay's lawyer. Bonnie McFarlane was Christine's lawyer, and Jacob was our judge. I was the fun bailiff. Actually, I was a court reporter. I really stayed out of that one. I didn't want to get involved.
Great.
Thank you very much. So we're talking about a second trial, but this time I'm the plaintiff, Nikki's the defendant, you're the judge.
Oh, yeah.
About her reaction and what I want from it. I am seeking a PSA that's positive for Dan Soder, recorded by Nikki Glazer.
Yeah, I'm in. I like this.
You like this trial?
I like this a lot. It's going to be tough. Nikki looks slamming right now.
That's fine.
She's might look the best she's ever looked in her entire life. And by the way, I don't mean to like disqualify her as a comic and just call her like a body or something like that.
She's funny whenever I get. Oh, damn,
dude, she
the TV credits were a really good roaster. She's had a couple of really good sets lately. Honestly, God, dude, that ass butt. I mean, squaw.
She knows for a fact that I respect her as a talent. I just texted her, literally texted her the other day, and I said, "Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're killing it."
Yeah. So, I know we talked about coming on your because she brought up her and I's fallout on the Bertcast.
She's out in LA right now. She just texted me,
which you should listen to. Go download that episode of Nikki Glazer on the Bertcast where he kind of talks about it. So we were talking about redoing the trial with you as the judge, second version, me as the plaintiff.
Are you working next week?
Nikki as the defendant. What do you mean, like the show? Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say fly out to LA next week.
Well, we're saying no. Do this on the Bonfire.
Oh, do it on the Bonfire.
Trial on the Bonfire.
Let me know. I'll fly out.
Yeah, we'll fucking do it. We'll set it up.
Set it up.
Christine will produce it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Should it be a live? Should it be a part of the live event?
It could be a live event.
Ooh, it could be.
I'll tell you this.
That's a great live event.
A live with the machine at a live bonfire.
What's our next live event? Do we know?
The trial of Nikki and Dan in LA.
Oh, in LA.
Oh, you want to do a live bonfire in LA?
We never have.
I would.
We never have.
I would. That'd be great.
Yeah, that would be great.
I'm down. We got to work it around billions.
Here's the good news. Wherever we do it from live couldn't be worse than those jacked up fucking studios they have out there.
Yeah.
Oh, the SiriusXM. Can I tell you? I hope someone from corporate's listening to this. I could fix this fucking company. There's so many problems as a subscriber.
Yeah.
For now, I think 20 years. I started at XM. I was there for the merger. They have a lot of fucking problems, man.
Is the on-demand app one of them?
Dude,
do you use the app at all?
No, I don't even use the app. I have it in my car.
App is solid.
It's my go-to in my car. It's where I go to listen to content.
Mm-hmm.
But the how the content is shared with the listener is beyond fucking frustrating. I literally couldn't find you guys, Nikki. I all my friends play throughout the entire fucking day.
Yeah.
I couldn't find one of them. I couldn't find fucking one of them.
What was the problem you were having?
The channels just make no fucking sense. Every time I get in the goddamn car, check my feeds. I hit Twitter. I go, what channel's Jim and Sam on? What channel's the Bonfire? What channels? Like, it just doesn't make sense. And then I tell you what, where they're killing it is the best thing they got, and this is against us. Mm-hmm. Clean comedy, man. That clean comedy, you can listen in the car with your kids to comedy. That's gold. No one else has got that. I mean, I guess they're doing it every place, but.
Nate just texts Bert. He goes, "Thanks for the push, buddy."
Oh, yeah.
What is that? Comedy USA?
Right. Yeah. I want. They've got the bandwidth. Get rid of 20 channels and give me what they did with O&A back in the day. Give me Bonfire channel all day long. Just play yours in repeat and then do more. They've got the bandwidth. They can do it. No one's. I mean, I listen to Yacht Rock, but like, there's channels we can lose.
Yeah.
But give you guys your own channel.
Get rid of that Yacht Rock. Channel 311, everybody.
Yacht Rock's really great.
And don't get rid of Channel 105, the Untucked, Stepdad Rock.
Yes, don't forget Stepdad Rock.
That's our new channel.
Stepdad Rock?
Yes,
it's all music that stepdads listen to.
Yeah, man. But I want to hear fucking Boston.
I want you guys all day.
Yeah.
I want reruns. I want in the mornings. I want you guys, and then I want reruns. I want the same thing.
Howard's show repeats all day long.
That's what they need to do. If it works for Howard, they should run it across the board. Dude, I just told them. I said to Bill, I go, why don't me, you, Tom, Ari, and like Tripoli, all the guys at All Things Comedy, why don't we just do a SiriusXM channel? And they're like, yeah, we'll look into that. And I go, no. We create content that's consumed by millions of people.
Yeah.
And we put it out for free. Let's just give it to them for free and get our own channel. And they're like, it's more complicated than that. And I was like, that's what's wrong with this fucking company. Yeah. Like, I did a show for SiriusXM for a second.
On what channel?
I don't even fucking know. I'm not even joking. I don't even know. And that is what's frustrating is that you go, it's like it was the Calling Sick to Work show. It was a live event. I do live events. I don't know how many I did, but they aired them. People listened. Then they're like, I can't find it again. And I was like, fuck it. You know what? You want to know something? Secret time?
Yeah.
They offered to pay me, you know how much, like nothing.
Yeah.
And I said, I'll do it for free if I can own the content. And they literally went, seriously? Okay. And I was like, you're out of your fucking mind. And I said, I can get, 40 grand, 20 grand for a podcast. I'll put that out as a podcast. And they were like, wait, how much you get for a podcast? I was like, you're out of your fucking dude.
It feels a lot like cable channels did a couple years ago, where they didn't catch on that the on-demand thing isn't just it's not just a fly-by-night kind of thing.
Dude,
it's like
I want to listen to you guys when I get in my car. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
I want to listen to Jim and Sam. I want to listen to you guys, Nikki, Bennington. I want to listen to what I want to listen to when I get in my car.
On demand that's not a thing on the cars.
Not the
So
cars.
maybe they need to put. Why don't they put on demand on the cars?
I think there's a problem with the way that.
it would be problematic, but you can fix that by giving them your own channel.
Yeah.
All day long. That's all you guys have.
Yes, just repeats for sure.
Jacob, do you have any response as the representative of SiriusXM in the room?
Why don't they just get rid of everything on Comedy Central Radio's stupid shit and run us all day long?
Jacob, you sullied my friend's good name on the lost tapes.
Bert, you would like the app. Just being a podcaster.
I have the app.
If you plug into the app, the way it works, it's just more like you can find stuff on demand. You can just type it in and search it.
It's like so cool. They've got so much infrastructure.
Car's like out of date.
It's so amazing, this place, and what they're doing. I just don't like that I can't just get it whenever I want. I can't just get on a plane and go, or get in my car and go, I want to listen to what I want to listen to.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But you can with the app. That's true.
With that, and you can also download apps. Like Jay downloads Stern and plays it on planes, and they're just in there. Like on Spotify, you can download playlists. Like the Sirius app works the same way as far as that goes. The app's kind of where it's at. I don't know the car stuff. I have no idea about because we're in New York and nobody drives.
Dude, I don't mean to shit on SiriusXM. I'm a subscriber for 20 years. As long as the XM's been out, I've been an XM. Our old Mercedes had the fucking little pod thing you'd slide into the plug.
Yeah.
It had like dude, who is this?
Ralph.
Shit, what's up, Ralph?
Ralph
Floating around
Sutton.
SiriusXM.
Hey, everybody.
From Sex, Drug, and Rock and Roll podcast.
Sit there.
I mean, Ralph's the only person that could work.
Oh, look at it. I am dying to see Gas Digital tomorrow.
Oh, dude, the studio's fucking.
It is Ralph Sutton.
Joey Diaz, everybody. Hold on.
Yeah.
Joey Diaz, I'm live on the Bonfire with Big J and Dan Soder. What's up, brother?
I'm sitting here at Marie T. watching your oldest daughter.
Wait,
she's big, she's beautiful. She's got a school uniform on. She's talking to a friend, and she waved at me.
She did?
Bert, you have another call?
Yeah, oh yeah. She's a great kid, man. Do your thing. I love you.
I love you. We were just talking about your Netflix thing, how you killed it.
When are you coming back?
Back Friday morning.
All right, I'll see you this weekend.
All right. Talk to you later, brother.
All right, bye.
I love you. I hope our wives don't find out.
Oh.
The secret, I can't keep it any longer. My chest is burning.
Hey, Bert, secret time. I've wanted your Brajo for the past.
He goes, remember that waitress we murdered together? I got rid of the bodies.
Joining us in studio, everybody, the creator, really, of Gas Digital. Co-creator with Louis J. Gomez. My partner on the SDR show, Ralph Sutton, joins us, everybody.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
You were over on the Godfrey
Usually you get
show,
applause, but Jacob doesn't respect you. Lou does.
As you shouldn't. As you shouldn't.
You were on the Godfrey show.
I just did the Godfrey show, yeah.
And they booted your white ass out? Because there's still a half hour left of that show.
I told him I wanted to come here before you were done. That's why.
Oh,
because I care about you guys. But feel free to shit on that. That's fine.
No, thank you.
It's fine.
Ralph's coming in hot the way I did on the Lost Tapes.
I'm not sure where everybody comes teeing off on me.
Well, why do you think that is, Jason?
Well, let's regroup here, Ralph.
Jason Oakerson.
Your name's Jason? You promised you never tell anybody that. Your name's Jason?
What did you think Jay was short for?
Jay.
Oh, just Jay?
I don't know a lot of just Jays.
I don't know any.
What is
I'll
Jay
tell you
Moore?
this.
Jay, John, Jay. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Hold
Jason.
on. One second. I'm sorry. Are all Jays just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
hold
on. What's Jay-Z's name?
His name's Sean Carter.
Yeah.
I really believe.
was the best. That was the fucking best.
Like a dog.
Hold on. Are all J's named Sean?
Wait, all J's. Let's go through the J's.
Yeah.
And say their names.
Jake.
Jay
Cutler.
Jay Cutler. What's his name?
It's Jay. He's just a J. He's Jay. Jay Cutler.
Jay is.
But it's a common given
James?
name. It may be a nickname.
I like. By the way, it's a common nickname for names like James, Javon, Joaquin, Javid.
Javad.
What is it?
It's Javad.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll fucking come across this table.
I had a friend named Javad.
I didn't like that correction.
I had a friend named Javad growing up. That's why I said.
I laugh more at that. Who Javad? Is it?
Who gets the name Joaquin and decides to call themselves Jay?
I'm gonna get, you call yourself Walk.
Oh, and
or Keen.
Yeah.
or W.
I go Q. Hindu influenced cultures, J or Jai is a common first name.
Like Javad.
Oh,
fucking
Javad.
I mean, I don't want you sounding all fucking Sean Furey white guy voice.
Your name's Jason?
I am, yeah.
You go,
It's a J-Vod.
That turns everything around. Let's take our last break so we can get together what we're going to do for the rest of this. You can do your ad read, and we'll ride this bitch out. We're hanging out with Ralph Sutton and Bert Kreischer. Bert Kreischer's special, Secret Time, available right now on Netflix if you haven't seen it, but I know you all have.
I got to plug this show. I just remembered I'm doing, Mark Norman bailed on his Fat Black Pussycat show tomorrow night, Wednesday night at 8:30. So I'm hosting a show. Yeah, thanks, Norman. Fat Black Pussycat. Tomorrow night, 8:30, ComedyCellar.com. It's going to be a bunch of fun comics coming by doing sets with me hosting.
Howdy doody.
ComedyCellar.com.
Sick.
Bonfire. Right back.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
If you should ever find someone new, I know he'd better be good to you. 'Cause if he isn't, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Just for my name, I'll be there. Be there.
Take us home.
This is a great song. Is this him?
Sean Furey.
He wrote this?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
He misspelled there.
Yeah.
It's Thier.
Changed it up.
It's all B-E-E there.
Yeah. He just gets along softly by changing some small things.
Oh, you know those voices, everyone. Our guest, Bert Kreischer, of course, his new special Secret Time streaming right now on Netflix. Dan Soder, my lovely co-host here, will be at the Valley. Will be at the Vault at Valley Forge Casino in Pennsylvania on September 7th. After that, you can catch him in Sacramento at the Punchline. God, I love that club. That's September 13th to the 15th. For tickets and all of Dan's tour dates, visit dansoder.com. And also Ralph Sutton hanging out in studio with us, who you can catch doing SDR show with me.
Yeah, that's you, baby boy. You can catch Big J at
that's Wednesday nights. Wednesday nights on gasdigital.com.
GasDigital.com, also the home of Legion of Skanks. Laugh Boston, September 8th. Louis J. Gomez, Dave Smith, and Big J are going to be recording 2 live Legion of Skanks, 2 tapings, 4 p.m. and 11:30. Get tickets at BigJComedy.com, where you can also see Jay's tour dates, and of course at the Bonfire SXM on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and download the best of the Bonfire, a podcast. It's, where podcasts are.
We're having the situation in Vinny.
Tomorrow on SDR. We're doing 2 tomorrow. We're doing one during the day.
Whoa. Which one's Vinny? The one with the hair?
No, that's DJ
Pauly D. Yeah, we don't have Pauly D. I know that's who I want the most also. But I said
that Bert liked Pauly D enough to be like,
we went pretty hard on this show at Vinny's Comedy. So
we watched it.
Hopefully,
Wait, I'm sorry.
Vinny did comedy at live. Remember the Access show? They basically did live at Gotham, but it was not not on Comedy Central anymore. It was on Access. He hosted one of them. he hosted a live.
But we had a lot of fun laughing with it.
Yeah, that's the best.
Oh,
way
here
to
it
put
is.
Is he doesn't not doing comedy? He's
Did he
doing.
stop doing steroids?
Is he doing pre-scripted like intros and outros?
Gotham
or-
Comedy Live.
Wait, did he stop doing steroids?
Like, hey, what's up? They're like, fuck you, faggot.
What?
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
kind of hot.
Let's talk.
You know what? You don't even think about this.
Oh, I like the way he moves the mic, though.
Being on a reality show is crazy. I can't even get a compliment without being insulted. People come up to me all the time and they're like, Vinny, you were the smartest person on Jersey Shore.
Boom. Sit in it, relish it, love it, destroy with it.
Well, I mean, he basically memorized the scripts and he doesn't do it. He doesn't do a bad job.
No,
Actually.
not at all. He's got some
At all.
chops.
Wait, why did he stop doing steroids?
All of our jokes were just him saying, because his last name's so weird.
Yeah.
We were like having his last joke always be something. He goes, and if I go, hey, fuck you, Ma, get out of my room, you son of a bitch. Everyone, I'm Vinny. Got you like
I said the word. I said, all I gotta do, we're gonna make this much money. I'm gonna get Vinny. Anybody who knows anything about stand-up comedy knows that it's a craft that I wrote this that takes years to develop, and in my opinion, is one of the most challenging things to do. This is why I give up the most respect to the veterans who kill it every night on stage. With that being said, comedy is definitely a path that I will continue to pursue. Oh, this is him.
I figured
he wrote
this
this.
Oh, I thought you wrote this.
Yeah, I was joking.
Is he still going?
Oh, I thought this was a slam piece.
No, me too, but I didn't write it. Yeah. He said, it's an amazing feeling to make other people laugh, and when I find something in life that is a challenge, I feel the urge to overcome it.
You know what? Is this the description on that
I'll
video?
tell you what. Yeah, so it's something he wrote. Yeah, but I'll tell you what. He actually says he likes doing it. He's got a long way to go.
It's actually a very nice piece towards other comics.
That he worked really hard to do that one set.
That's pretty nice.
But if I remember, I'm telling you, I don't think we over gave a shit about the comedy. I think our thing was like
we made fun of his last name.
Yeah. All
right. So type in Joe Rogan meets Rojogan. We're gonna watch the first 20 seconds, and this is why I'm sharing this. First of all, it made me laugh fucking hysterically.
Yeah.
And by the way, I am in it, and so I'm not promoting myself, but what I'm promoting is all you guys out there who are creative, make cool shit. I'll always share it.
Yeah.
But if you do art, if you do editing, if you do music, if you do anything, and you're a fan of the stuff that we're all fans of, we're all fans of the same guys, this might be one of the most creative things I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
It's a 5-minute video.
No, we're not watching
You
the whole
only need
thing.
the first 20 seconds.
Yeah,
Called
you just need
legalization. Yeah, obviously. Boom, and we're live. Yeah, you need it. You can't really just go au natural.
Yeah.
You can't. I didn't want to fanboy out when I met you, but I'm a huge fan. Dude. Yeah. You like the edibles to go to sleep, right? Half a hit. That's what you need. Like just a little. Just where you're like, okay. Like 10 of these accidentally. Not even accidentally. I did it on purpose. 1,000 milligrams of THC.
No worries.
Makes you more aware, more considerate. Yes. Thinking about more possibilities. I mean, that's what people call paranoid. There's just a lot of people that have this idea.
It's great. The way at the Bonfire SXM
and lazy
will tweet it out.
Problem, and they don't understand. There's a lot of pot smokers like you or like me that work hard as fuck and are just adults.
Can I
it's
ask
definitely
you
not crazy.
a question about
No,
it?
Marijuana. It's legal. It's good for you.
Are there lots of
Sitting
different
up here with these Jumbo
episodes, or is it
sprays,
just
the breast
2
spray?
episodes?
This is 2 episodes. This is 2 episodes that he edited
But I'm saying,
together.
I understand that, but I'm saying, but it's only from 2 specific episodes.
Yeah.
It's the end of the world. Yeah. We smoke pot. It's okay. I'm going to be so high, I'm barely going to be able to talk.
Yeah, I mean, you had to go through and find
what milligram
the
edibles.
exact.
Dude, if you looked at all the zeros on that number, you wouldn't even be able to wrap your head around it.
We'll
You'd be
tweet
like,
it out
what?
at the Bonfire
What's a
SXM.
billion?
That
How
is
many
fucking
zeros is
hilarious.
that?
I love it. It's one of my favorite things.
There's an easier way. I wonder if they could. They could do that with us once they got these cameras. I mean, the camera is set up perfectly.
That is the greatest thing.
100%.
Because I have to imagine that he had to go through a lot of different episodes.
Well, we're almost there.
before he
Just go,
found two
just
that
go to
worked.
the fucking chimpanzee part. Oh wait, go back. This is go back. Go back. Go back. There we go. Right there.
Steel. To rip your dick off, they pull your eyes
Talking
out.
about chimps.
It's one of the things they do. They know what to attack. Did you ever see that, Jamie? Does happen sometimes. You ever seen what one looks like without their hair? What do you got, Jamie?
That's great.
Look at this. Jesus Christ.
It was Bert.
Look at his balls.
Just a picture of
Jesus
Bert.
Christ. Look at the size of the sack on that guy. That's a chimp with mange. That's what that is. There's some sort of a disease where his hair falls off where you really see their anatomy. We look at that and go, oh, yeah, it's like a bodybuilder. No. That's a chimpanzee. I mean, that's our closest relative. If that thing decides to bite you, it's a wrap.
That's best. That's a great
Bro,
fucking...
what's
them apparently?
Man. I mean,
apparently
what's brilliant about this is that he's put
Arizona.
out so much content that you can mess with his content and make art.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I think I would. The only reason I wanted to share that with you guys is so that anyone listening that has an ability, like especially a technological one, man, fucking with it and making us laugh, making everyone laugh is so valuable. That guy, I came home Friday after my show, I think, and Joe texted it to me. He's like, have you seen this? And I was like, I'd gotten a little high, and I had a cocktail in my mouth, and I started watching it. And when he said, I don't want to fanboy out, but I'm a huge fan, and it cut back to Joe, I spit Tito's out of my mouth. I spit it out of my fucking mouth.
Yeah, it's funny, man, because there's just people sitting around with all this like editing quality, and they can just do shit like that. You know, like look at a podcast, look at anything. It used to take a fucking radio
Or just the
station.
stuff here that DJ Lou and Black Lou does for the show, and Jacob putting all the stuff together like that. Jake's been making the videos.
I mean,
but the good thing, the barrier to entry has come down so low that anybody with a phone can actually do that now.
Yeah.
Where you could not, used to need to have $100,000 worth of equipment to make that happen.
You know what you can't do with a phone, or anybody can just do with a phone? Get a hold of Sean Furey. LJ,
That's all you, LJ. LJ Fury.
Dude, if more people had guys like that in their lives, you'd be fucking famous.
LJ Fury. You know, what, Christine?
I was going to say almost like everybody that works at Gas Digital started as a fan, right?
Yeah, every one of our, because of the environment that we're in where you hear every single slur a day, you have to make sure you're a fan so we don't get anything.
Yeah, you guys, they're like children's soldiers in Africa if they work at Gas Digital.
Luis J. Gomez is my warlord.
Like, you guys
heard right?
Yeah.
I will kill for him. He is a real ass dude.
Dude, Sean Furey kept saying it. He goes, yeah, you know it. And
his white guy voice was off the charts. It's my favorite white guy voice. He was doing 90s comedy to us. He was
listen, the world is coming up Sean Furey right now. You roll the dice, everything's coming up Sean Furey, who's not going so good for now. This blew my mind when I saw this. Because he made a guest appearance on Always Sunny a couple years back. I wouldn't assume it's going, but Jeffrey Owens, Elvin from the fucking Cosby Show.
And this is a quick question because I want to get back to Elvin from the Cosby Show.
I'm sorry.
Whoa, I was just going to ask.
Oh, say it.
Elvin, wasn't Elvin also the name of the painter in Murphy Brown?
It's something a little bit different, I believe.
Okay, that was my question. Because I know Elvin's from the Cosby Show.
It's definitely Elvin Cosby Show, and I think maybe
Elvin was the guy that died from Murphy because Murphy Brown's coming back.
It's Jeffrey with a G.
Oh,
that's it'll come up.
Yeah, you wouldn't call him Jay.
You got it.
Yeah, he wrote Thriller.
Well, wait, and look up.
I can look that up while we're talking about Jeffrey Owens. I'll look it up to see what his name is.
So what now? This story exactly was.
So he's bagging groceries. He's works at a Whole Foods in New Jersey.
Guys, I'm in ground zero. I'm in ground zero.
Okay.
Woman's at Trader Joe's, realizes it's a guy from Cosby Show, takes a picture of him, snaps it, and posts it, and goes, "Oh my God, can you believe it?" Like, kind of shames him a little bit.
Yeah.
That he's got a job.
Yeah.
And then people come out and start supporting him. Apparently, and I learned this from Anthony Cumia, the
They'll
Cosby
hire
Show,
black people at Trader Joe's now?
the Cosby Show is no longer in reruns. So he no longer has his paycheck.
Oh, it's true.
Because of Cosby. Yeah,
because Cosby
they pulled off the
raped a
syndication.
ton of women, allegedly.
Yeah.
I say allegedly only so I don't get sued.
Exactly.
But
You don't want the
allegedly.
Cosby estate taking your fucking money. And side note, it's Eldon was on Murphy Brown.
Eldon
and Elvin, which could have been a sideshow.
You sure he's not an Elgin?
No,
He looks
Eldon
more like
was
an
on
Elgin than an Elvin.
Oh, in the show Cosby Show?
Yeah.
It was Elvin.
He looks like an Elgin. So he's there, and everyone comes out and supports him. Good Morning America has him on and does like a full interview, and he cleans up. He shaves a beard a little bit. He like looks good.
Yeah.
And he's like, I want rolls. And then, he didn't say that, but that's what he's there
He's
for.
like, any of you fine biddies want to take me home?
And Judd Apatow
I'll break your
tweets
ass
out,
off.
all these celebrities tweet out in support of him. But I think part of it now is like, call out those celebrities and say, hire him, put him in. He's a great actor.
They just said that Tyler Perry offered him a role in something.
Bam.
And Medea's new.
Perry.
Medea goes back to Cosby.
Yeah.
Can you be Medea? Yeah, be Medea's daughter.
I'm about to start shooting my owns. Oh yeah, it's Tyler Perry offered him a job. It would you know what's funny now? Actors are just going to start doing that. Old actors from sitcoms are going to get jobs at grocery stores and hope someone fucking takes their picture.
Fucking brilliant.
By the way, wouldn't it be funny? I love all this kind of stuff too. The jumping the gun.
Yeah.
This is like the remember the bullied kid.
Yeah. And his mom ended up being a piece of shit.
Ended up being a raging piece of shit.
That kid that was like, "Why did they bully me?" And his mom's like, "Baby, I don't know." And then everyone's like, "We want to bring him to the Marvel premiere of Civil War," and she's like, and then this MMA fighter's like, "Hey, I want to meet with him." She's like, $10,000,
Yeah,
and maybe.
like, yeah, you can get a photo
That
op with
happened
him.
also-
You can get a photo op with him for $10,000.
The homeless
That's what
guy
I'm
that
saying,
had
it's
the great voice, same thing happened. They
Yeah.
hired him, and then he ended up doing something.
He goes,
screwed up.
"I'm gonna snort all that with cocaine." He goes, "I lived in a parking garage for a reason. I'm mentally ill."
Look at the size of these nostrils. Why would I not use all the cocaine? I think it's gonna be funny when they go.
You're lucky I don't stab you in the throat for more cocaine. They're crazy guy.
Tyler Perry's like, "Come on, dude, come join the cast. I have so much respect for people who hustle between gigs. Sign of a true artist." And then it's like, and then you find out in like a month or something that Elvin, it's like, it's Megan's Law or something why he has to work at fucking Trader. She's like, don't jump on it so fast to be like, I'll fix your world up, man.
Because there was an aggravated assault on set in New York, and he can't film in the state of New York. So he's like, "Sorry, I had to work in New Jersey. Just a little bit at arm's reach."
I heard he killed Vanessa's boyfriend.
And they go, he beat him to death in his trailer. And they're like, "Yeah, that's the reason he doesn't work."
I heard he actually raped Rudy.
Yeah, well, but it's also like that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Thank you for keeping it.
Although there is footage of, where was Sean Furey there?
Were you busting in on that one?
Hey, Elvin, you just fuck with the wrong bull.
She's not biracial. She's not biracial, girl. Yeah, this is like one of those weird fast things where they're like, something happens and then people overreact. That's what Jay's saying. People are like, "No way, that's shaming. Give him a job." And you're like, "You better come."
Not even that. Like it's shaming. Like, listen, I'm making Rush Hour 4 right now. Get down here, dude. You're like the third billed star.
Yeah,
because I couldn't get audition work, and some lady points out that I'm like not getting work.
Dude, that's hilarious.
Like a lady points out I'm not getting
crazy.
work, and then you go, it's like, well, now we'll give you work because look at what a story this is.
Oh
now.
my God, I did
It's
not
so
see it from that place.
scumbaggy.
I did not see it from that place. It's almost, and I'm not trying to pile on why he should not be working.
Yeah.
And working at Trader Joe's.
Right.
But there are legit people auditioning for that Tyler Perry role.
Right.
Going like, but I'm a fucking working actor.
I bet
and I'm
strung it together.
Game.
No one goes, if I was out of, if you just go away because it's over for you. Like, my point being that no one 4 days ago was going like,
whatever happened
like
to
through
that guy?
Hollywood was going like, do you know Jeffrey Owens? Do you know Elvin is working at a Trader Joe's?
Yeah.
And then the producer of the movie goes, get the fuck out of here right now. Goes, he's not working right now. Goes, get him right now, please. Like all off air.
Get him on a chopper.
I studied with him at Juilliard, and if a man can transform into a role, it's him. Whole Foods is a waste of talent. But I'll tell you, you just do that with comedy. You're like, I'm not selling tickets. Someone shames you for not selling tickets, and it's like, he's gotta sell out. They're just trying to find. It's a story. It's
Did
just
he
like,
do anything besides Cosby Show?
No. And we should also point out he wasn't that big of a
that good.
part in that movie.
It was Elvin.
Dude, I'm speaking as an expert.
Sure.
I watched the Cosby Show,
Me too.
all of it. He was like his
and he one of the last
Sandra,
seasons. He was
Sandra was a bigger.
Sandra was a much bigger role, and he was always.
Sandra was
She's
around-
not working.
Yeah.
Sandra was around, always with Elvin, usually, when they first started dating. When they became a couple, they were in it a lot more towards later seasons, for sure.
He was a lot. Let me take this back. He was really funny with Dr. Huxtable.
Yeah.
Because he was really funny in those. See if you've got Elvin's greatest roles, like greatest lines, greatest hits, Elvin.
He always used to say misogynistic stuff to Claire. And she would get mad. Yeah.
Elvin.
He's like, oh, he let you do that? Remember she would like,
oh, yeah.
He's like, I'm going to go get coffee. He's like, oh, he let you.
Oh, I don't remember his character at all.
I do.
just remember his face.
Here. There's Elvin.
Thanks for letting me in. It's okay.
I was just out of Whole Foods.
Hi, Mrs. Huxtable.
Hello, Elvin.
Trader Joe's.
Is Sandra ready?
Well, not
Say Whole
yet, but
Foods
she'll be
again.
down a little while. Would you and Dr. Huxtable like some coffee?
Coffee?
Yeah, coffee.
You mean you're going to get it?
Yes? You're surprised?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Huxtable. I didn't think you did that kind of thing.
What kind of thing?
You know, serve.
Serve whom?
Serve him.
Oh, how great was this show?
As in serve your man.
Impeccable timing.
Let me tell you something, Elvis.
Oh, Felicia Rashad is amazing.
Yeah,
totally.
You see, I am not
What she
serving
dealt with.
Dr. Huxtable.
Being around
That's the kind of thing that goes on in a restaurant.
monster.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bring
a monster that would go on to work at a Trader Joe's. How dare? Oh yeah, Cosby was in the scene too.
You go,
Oh,
What does Bill Cosby say to tag this out? Let's hear what his tag is.
Anytime ever.
Oh yeah, fucking come on.
That's why I put the pills in the drink.
If they're sleeping, it's mine.
What would you like in your coffee?
Maybe I could get you some coffee.
Okay, Dr. Huxtable kills
I
it
don't mind
with a
getting
tag. You know he
but thanks
does.
for offering.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Elvin?
Yes, sir.
When she brings the coffee back, if I were you, I wouldn't drink it.
Are you shitting me? He just told someone not to drink a drink.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Are you fucking
He goes,
shitting me?
unless you want to wake up.
He goes, don't trust Claire.
He goes, Claire is where I learned it all from. She taught me the recipe.
Play that again! Play that again! Play that again! Are you fucking shitting me? I'm dumb and I'm spitting out of my mouth.
Yeah. Elvin, she's gonna rape you.
I wouldn't drink that drink. How has no one isolated that fucking audio?
You know they got the thing with the barbecue sauce before.
Yeah.
You've heard
Yeah,
that
seen
one,
that one.
right?
Yeah, I've heard that
what?
Where he talks about the barbecue, so his special barbecue sauce makes everybody
implies
get
that
all.
it has drugs in it.
What does it make you get, Jay?
It makes you get all hubby bubby.
Hibby jib. Is that what it is? Hubby bubby.
Yeah, I go hib and the jibber. But he goes, hubby bubby. You don't notice everybody has my barbecue sauce to get all hubby bubby?
It's crazy.
It's so uncomfortable.
Here I play.
Oh.
Elvin?
Yes, sir.
When she brings the coffee back, if I were you, I wouldn't drink it.
He's like, and believe me, I know.
I taught her everything she knows.
She's got the touch. It's fucking 8 o'clock.
It
It's
certainly
crazy.
is nice to see them work things out for themselves.
They haven't worked anything out for themselves. It's my barbecue sauce.
You're blowing Bert's mind.
My barbecue sauce. Haven't you ever noticed after people have some of my barbecue sauce, after a while when it kicks in, they get all huggy-buggy?
Oh, stop.
I'm dead serious. Haven't you ever noticed that after one of my barbecues and they have the
She goes,
sauce?
come on,
people wanna
come on,
get
Cliff.
right
He goes,
home?
I'm fucking looking you right in the eyes, bitch, and telling you.
I'm telling
I'll
you.
put shit in this barbecue sauce.
Oh my god. That's fucking scary.
I rape through my barbecue sauce.
She's like, Bill, come on, Cliff, knock it off. You're really starting to scare me. He goes, you should be scared.
Oh, Felicia, I'm going to use your real name. I want everyone here to know that I am deadly serious. I will
I'm
rape
looking at you, Gaffer, and
you, the lighting
you.
guy, also the sound guy. I will rape
Ted,
all of
you're
you.
cool.
Nobody drink nothing
It's
except
called
the director.
Barbaqueludes.
Yeah, he goes, I have taken down rhinoceroses.
Bert Kreischer, you'll be here with us tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
On the Bonfire.
Go to Gas Digital after that.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
nice.
Fuck Ralph. I just booked it.
Oh, he's going to do it. SDR.
He's doing SDR in the nighttime.
Very nice.
Hell
I'll be
yeah.
having a whole day with Bert.
That's going to be
Hell
great.
yeah.
Ralph, thanks for coming in. Listen to SDR on gasdigitalnetwork.com. Go sign up. Jay, I love you. I will never correct you on a misappropriated black name.
What'd you say to me?
I learned my lesson.
I love you, Dan Soder. Well, tomorrow we'll have back DJ Lou. DJ Jakey Jake, you did great, buddy.
Good job, dude. Steve Young in it.
You killed the game. I heard at
Hall of
least
Famer
4 or
backup.
5 sound effects.
I miss Lou too. So Look, this
You did
was
great,
last
buddy.
minute,
Don't worry
man. I
about
didn't
it.
even know it was.
Fat Black
Hope
Pussycat,
he's having a good
8:30, ComedyCellar.com. Mark Norman, you owe me one.
Yeah.